let's have a conversation. I've been thinking about this for a long time now, because one thing I've heard over the years that I've been photographing families is I often hear things like, I don't like how I look, I don't really want to be in the photos, I just want to lose a bit of weight, or just get some of the kids, don't have me in it. And honestly, it makes me really sad, because what I see is the beautiful woman who is often the one organising everything. She's booking the session, she's coordinating the outfits, getting everyone out the door, making sure everybody else has memories to look back on. But when it comes to herself, she often feels that she's not ready to be in front of the camera. Maybe she'll be ready in 6 months, maybe after she loses some weight, maybe when life calms down. I mean, does life ever calm down? Maybe when she's feeling more confident. The trouble is, life has a habit of carrying on while we are waiting. And I've photographed a lot of families over the years, and one thing I've noticed is that children don't see their mums the way mums see themselves. They aren't looking at wrinkles or evidence of wisdom, as I like to say. They're not looking at whether mum has put on a few kilos, or they're not noticing all the things we tend to criticise about ourselves. They are just seeing mum, the person who reads the stories, makes the lunches, gives the hugs, turns up every day, and those are the things that they'll remember. I've also photographed families going through incredibly difficult times, sometimes illness, sometimes situations where everybody suddenly realises how important photos actually are. And they're having moments when I've quietly thought, I wish these photos had been taken sooner. And don't get me wrong, not because the photos need to be perfect, but because the people in them mattered. I think we sometimes put so much pressure on ourselves to look a certain way that we forget what photos are really for. They're not evidence that we or our families are perfect. They're evidence that we were here, that we loved people, that we were part of the story. And don't get me wrong, I'm not suddenly saying you have to love having your photo taken, because most people don't. In fact, a lot of people I photograph are really nervous at the start, but I do think that your family deserves photos with you in them. Not a future version of you, just you as you are right now. Because 20 years from now, your children won't be looking at whether you thought you looked good in that photo. They'll just be happy that you're in it. So if you've been putting off waiting for the perfect time or the perfect version of yourself, maybe this is just a little gentle reminder that you don't have to wait. You don't need to be perfect to be worth remembering.